Hi, it's Thermal Imploder, and today we are talking about what I want in the prequel DLC slash my hopes for the prequel DLC in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, the first thing that I of course want to say is this might become shocking to some people, but I don't want it to be the next DLC. I want it to be the last. Now, there's a reason I want it to be the last, though. Now, yes, there is those things where, like, with all that news and stuff, and it most likely will be coming out as the next one or the one after that. I honestly hope not, because I want them to work on it a lot more so it's really big and the biggest DLC, because the Clone Wars honestly is the biggest, because they have so many heroes and things. So I really hope that, well, the Clone Wars gets a lot more time to be worked on. Now, the next thing that I really want is clone heroes. So, now in the Clone Wars, if you watch Star Wars The Clone Wars, the show, which is actually what got me into Star Wars, I was just a little watching TV, I saw it, I got addicted. And I still love it. It's probably the best Star Wars TV show that there is. But I really hope that in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, there's Captain Rex. I hope that he's a hero. I also hope that Commander Cody, maybe Echo, Fives. I really hope that they make clone heroes too. That's one of the things I really do hope too. I also definitely hope that they don't just get the main people. Hope that they have people all the way from Obi-Wan Kenobi to Ki-Adi-Mundi. So I really hope that they make it really widespread and not just really little. Now, I personally bet that they won't make it that big, and they probably won't maybe only have 6 to 8 heroes in it. If they have less than that, then I will be really disappointed, of course, because the heroes I do want for sure, like my top 5, here I'll give you a list right now. So first off, of course, I want Obi-Wan, Anakin, Captain Rex, Ahsoka Tano, and this one might come as a surprise, but I honestly feel like it would be kind of cool to see a Jedi that isn't very big. So most people would expect me to say Mace Windu or something, but I honestly feel like a smaller Jedi would actually be better. So honestly, any smaller Jedi, I'm just going to go right now with, I don't know, Kit Fisto. So now that's what I would like, and then of course my next one would be Mace Windu. Now, I honestly feel like for the dark side, though, that has also a lot of choices. I honestly want, of course, Count Dooku, General Grievous, I want Ventress, and why not Jango Fett? And this last one, I feel like, I don't know, I'm a little 50-50. Because I don't know if it should be a skin or not, but young Boba Fett, because I really do want to be able to play as young as him. If they just make it a skin, then in that case, I would like the other dark side hero to be, because I really have wanted to play as Palpatine with a lightsaber, either Palpatine with a lightsaber, or I would honestly like to see maybe some sort of separatist leader, or a bounty hunter. I honestly feel like most bounty hunters that are in the prequels could do, and we already have Bosk, of course, so why not add Dengar? Because if you don't know, yes, he is a prequel hero and original trilogy. So yeah, I also definitely want there to be a lot of planets. Now, I honestly feel like, yeah, of course they can add 2 or 3 planets to it, okay? But then those obvious planets will be Geonosis, they'll probably then, and they already have Kashyyyk and Camino, so then the other planets will probably be planets such as Coruscant, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know what the other one might be, maybe some other, but I honestly don't feel like they'll really be adding that much map-wise, but I honestly want there to be a lot of planets that, like, aren't that big. Like, for example, we could have, I don't know, but I can't think of any right now off the top of my head, but really anything, like, you could do, really, I can't remember the name, right now I'm thinking of the one in the Clone Wars series, that the Twi'leks live on. I can't remember the name right now, I'm blanking on it, but somebody down there probably knows the name, but, yeah, like, any planet, really, and I feel like that would be really cool to have other places, too. I honestly also feel like it'd be really cool if maybe we could have a space-to-ground fight. Now, if you know what I mean by that, no, I'm not saying, like, Galactic Assault, and stuff, some of those game modes. I'm saying where you can fly in space and stuff, and then land into a bigger ship and fight on the ground and stuff. I would personally really like that as a game mode. Now, of course, I also would like some. I would like a lot more legions and customization, of course, and most likely that is coming. I'd really like the clone things. I honestly feel like droids, of course, won't have that much, and if they do, then I'll be a little bit disappointed, because if you see, droids don't really have much customization. The clones do, though. And I honestly do also hope that they have clones with their helmets off and stuff. And I hope they don't make the clones all the same, because some clones have actually different colored hair, not just black. Some clones have tattoos, and I really hope that they can really make them different and not just all seem the same, because it would be really cool to see it being more like they're all different soldiers. Now, of course, another thing I want is a more head-on big battle. Now, right now, of course, the biggest thing we have is 20v20. I honestly, though, would like a 50v50. Now, of course, that'd be hard and stuff, but I feel like it would be kind of worth it, and a really good game mode, and very popular, too. So, 50 versus 50, you could do it on many maps, of course, not just Clone Wars, but, for example, you could probably do Geonosis, Camino, you could do maybe even Kashyyyk, if they wanted to add another map, but really, there's so many that they can do, and I just feel like they have so much potential with the Clone Wars, and of course the prequels. So really, I hope the prequel DLC is a lot bigger than it should be, if that makes sense. Now, of course, they could, of course, just make it just like they did with The Last Jedi DLC, really small, but I honestly really hope they don't, and I hope that it's really big. Now, honestly, if I wanted it to be full on how it is, I would want 20 heroes on each side. Now, of course, Jedi and Sith, but also other heroes that you don't see that much, such as earlier I mentioned Dengar, you don't see him very much in the prequels. He's seen only really in the Clone Wars series, and that is considered prequels too. So now, of course, there is, of course, some differences and stuff, but I hope that, like, even if they do double heroes and have prequel Bosk and original trilogy Bosk, or young Boba Fett, old Boba Fett, like, I still want there to be a lot of difference. Prequel Palpatine, original trilogy Palpatine, I just want there to be a big, I don't know how to put it exactly, but a big DLC. Now, I've probably got that point across already. Now, some heroes that I, of course, would want that aren't very big are, of course, now this one might come as a little shocker, but I feel like it would be a cool hero, and it would be more of a team hero, and not too many people would be really willing to do it, but an R2 unit, maybe RTD2. Now, of course, you guys are probably thinking, now what, how would he fight? He technically does have a shocking device, but that isn't what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that what he could do is maybe provide a shield to his team, extra health, maybe he can open doors and stuff that are locked, and I feel like that would be a cool hero. Now, of course, that most likely won't happen. Now, a hero that is possible is, of course, Clone Wars heroes. I honestly want that. Now, I'm also hoping that when they add Anakin, because of course they're going to add him because he's one of the bigger parts of the prequels, that they don't make him older version, if you know what I'm saying. I want him to be more of not like ready to turn, but not, of course, young. I want him right in the middle, between episode 2 and 3, so basically the Clone Wars, of course. But I don't want them to be all. I also hope that we get to see a little bit of more teamness, if that makes sense. Now, if you see LAAT gunships, I really do hope that they add so you can have, of course, troops in it and transport troops through that. Maybe one big map, 50v50, like I said. And maybe you can transport troops like that. Now, honestly, that probably won't happen. But they have those laser gunners, where if you also have somebody that flies the ship, and a gunner, and all the different things, I feel like that would be really cool. If you could have more of a working together thing, and not more just like one thing, one part. Now there is also one more thing. Of course, there probably will be more to the campaign. So, campaign-wise, with the prequel DLC, I definitely personally want. I kind of want it to be more of a full-on war, because we don't get to see that really with the movies and stuff, and it's more like a little hit-and-run thing. And I hope that we get a little bit more of a bigger battle. Say a bunch of AI, Zay, and maybe some others too. And I feel like it'd be really cool to just have one big head-on battle. I really would like that, of course. Of course, it might not happen, but that is what I hope. So sorry if this video was kind of long. Well, it kind of was, but so thanks for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below what your thoughts are on this. And I will be seeing you tomorrow.